archons and your black ass if you have melanin. You know what I'm saying? When Dave Chappelle said coon, black people is the one who cut him off. And then he went and showed black people I'm willing to coon, because cooning is the narrative that they need. Because if you show yourself as a coon on TV, it looks as if white people are pulling the strings, and that's what they need. Because think about this for a second. If we truly unmasked everything and found out black people pulling the strings, ain't no more mind control like how white people do it. We'd kill them. Niggas would rise up tomorrow. It's just other niggas? Oh, hell no. Kill them niggas. If you found out it was niggas. When it's white people, we need to march. We need to negotiate. We're waiting for them to give us that. We're going to get our lawyers. Your mind control puts you in a place where you're negotiating with this bullshit. You find out there's other niggas, the Moors are doing it. Kill them. The Bloods are doing it. Kill them. You know what I'm saying? Because we hate niggas. And that's why they raised up their children, white people, to do it in the first place. Because they knew there would never be no peace. If we're running the world now, there would never be no peace. So for the archons to come up, they had to set this system up. This is a system. Your way out is self-realization. It's not through them. It's not through attacking them. It's not through exposing them. I'm exposing what's happening so you can only turn within. Because the true power is divorcing yourself from all of this. That's the true power. But see, if you're trying to make it in the game, entertainment, it will make you suffer. And now we're not talking about you dumb niggas with a demo. You understand what I'm saying? We're not talking about you dumb niggas with a demo. We're talking about, and it's not to say that white people haven't been given power. They have to be given some power because that's the illusion. So like they may hire and fire you for your job as an entertainer, as a rapper, based upon what you say and do. But overall, the hidden hand, while we came to laugh at the boule, and perhaps we should because it may be a society, it may get deeper and deeper, but we know there's a secret society or a secret group of people that run the planet. We just always assumed that they were white. If they're secret and hidden, we really don't know if they're white. That's number one. We just assume it because what's in our face day to day is white people. So we assume that on an occult level, some shit like that is happening, even though we say constantly they're from the caves. They're clones. They were made with cat, rat, and dog. Then all of a sudden they have all of these technologies and Kabbalistic technologies. None of that shit's theirs. That shit was made for us to believe that they were there, to make us believe in our mind that they're the ultimate power that we can't knock down. Whereas the true agenda, see, think about this for a second. If white people are running this and secret societies are white and they're 13 families and they amass all the riches of the world, what is there to gain? See, you think of it as a poor person who doesn't have anything, so you know all the shit in your mind that you would buy and you would do. But if you create economies and you create a system that says this is valuable, you create a system that says gold is valuable. If you want to look at it from a resource thing, you are not trying to amass anything. If I say this is the most valuable thing to have, sell, and trade, all I did was really define an economy of trade. Well, I can get one of these for this, I could get two of these for that, and one of these for that. But ultimately, it doesn't really make me rich. It just makes me get what I need. So after a while of doing it, you get all you need. You make all of these things. There's nothing to go for. So that must mean there's something else that's valuable that's really happening. You guys got to think a little bit bigger. You're thinking from your perspective what you would do with Illuminati money. But once the Illuminati has the money, and not only has the money, define what money is and how valuable it is. The dollar's strength versus the yen strength. You think that shit is happening because fucking osmosis? Shit is happening because it's being defined by somebody. And that which defines it does not need it. So what is it that is actually valuable? What is it that's an economy? Look at the movie Jupiter Ascending, when they tell you we have amassed all the riches in the universe. And then come to find out the only thing that's valuable is time. They only said time because they was trying to show you a beauty regimen pretty much. But what they were really saying was, on a cosmic level, the only thing that's valuable is living forever or everlasting life. And you have that in the eternal you. You have the most valuable resource in existence, which transcends time, transcends the illusion of cycles and death, the ignorance of it, the prison of the human body, the eternal you. That which rules you does not have it. So just like in the movie where they say we go from planet to planet, raise certain planets up to pretty much feed off of whatever that white substance they were calling it, to pretty much feed off of that to eat off of time or external life, as we truly know the meaning of it. So you have a creator entity, the demiurge, that feeds off your soul so it can continue to exist. They showed you in the movie Clash of the Titans Part 1 and 2. Why are the gods dying? Because the humans are not praying to us. Praying is another way of giving your energy or feeding that which lords over you. When you pray, see, because you'll hear conscious people say, well, I pray to myself. I pray to the stars. Why don't you just leave the fucking word alone? It's almost like you just can't say, fuck it, stop praying. Start invoking. Start evoking. Stop praying. Praying is asking something outside of you for assistance. And it's happy to give you that assistance because you're saying that eternal me, I offer it to you. I offer it into you by way of fear. What do I fear? Whatever it is I'm asking for. I want my kids to do this. I want my kids to do that. You may be praying for your kid to go to school, but you're only doing that because you're scared if that kid doesn't go to school, what will happen? So while it sounds like you're not scared, I pray for my son for this, that, the other, you are scared. And that's the feeding mechanism it needs to eat. That's how it exists. It sees what you give it through your human strife, through your human fears, through your human worries. So each time you're worried about the white man, feeding. Your bills, feeding. Will black people make it? Feeding. For babies, feeding. Trayvon Martin, feeding. Cops beating your ass on YouTube, feeding. Are they going to talk about